The Bible says the Jews are black. You understand?
A nation of priests.
They ain't gonna never read you that.
But what happened?
They ain't gonna tell you that the Jews are so-called black people.
This book of the law of the Lord is only for
It's only a matter of time
only for us. It was given to us
before the remnant of Israel
That's our
wakes
Lord.
up.
That's right.
That's our big brother. That's the one that's coming back
And we
for
ride.
us. Back for us.
We come from a bloodline of priests, sold into captivity. Father, break these chains off me, make me free. In time ambition, 2024 AD. Live from the belly of the beast, Babylon. Should we stay, should we flee? In time's ambition.
And the same thing when Malcolm converted to Orthodox, my dad converted too. You know what I'm saying?
So you're Orthodox.
Yeah.
So you're not the Nation of Islam.
No, I'm not the nation.
So let me ask you a question then, brother. Akbar,
Yeah.
because you know, I know you. I mean, obviously you travel, right?
Yeah.
So when you travel, what you deliver shea butter?
Oh, yeah. I'm the same king.
Okay. All praises. We have to get at you on that. But think about this, King. Why do these brothers, they Muslim too, ain't they?
Yeah.
So, and them your brothers.
They well, yeah, they my peeps, because I fuck with their family all over the country. So they got a family of, so these people right here, this is my first time in here. I don't even know these people.
Right.
But I know they family members. And
Right.
I fuck with their family. I got 60 of their stores from Houston to Baltimore.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they but think about this, King. They set up in our neighborhoods,
Yep.
selling our people the goods and all that, and then they families get wealthy and rich, but you're aligned with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how does that work?
I
Yep.
align heavily with them for a couple of reasons.
So you understand? I'm saying they got their foot on our neck.
Oh no, not at all. Not at all. Matter of fact, it's a whole different. That's not the case at all. So, like I say, I know these people, so it ain't even like. And my brother, I grew up in the movement. So if you're talking to somebody, literally, who spent, I'm 52 years old. I spent 52 years in the game. My record is crystal clear.
And I don't think
my family record, like you can
No doubt.
Google me on this shit.
But think about this, King.
So like really, this ain't no bullshit.
Do they benefit our neighborhood?
Oh yes, because they hire black people. See, there's difference in the Korean game. So I'm the Shade King. My product is in 6,000 stores across the country. 6,000. I run more shea butter than anybody you knew or anybody you knew. That's the truth. Like really.
Okay.
Like really.
I
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So they allow you to eat with them.
But it's not that though. So it's different because the Koreans, they are the vultures, and I'm trying to run them motherfuckers out the game. So it's different than the Koreans. They don't run game like Koreans. These guys are actually, they hire black people. They get money with black people. I sell to them. We get money together. Like in the community, you will have 5, 6 sister girls. Usually, I don't know. Not my first time here, but when you go. I can show you all the other stores and they hiring the neighborhood girls.
Because they got to. Why they hired the girl?
No,
Why
they don't
not the
got
men?
to. No, because the guys don't do beauty shit.
Hey, men do beauty stuff, bro. We got it. City season up.
Dude, listen, bro, I'm in. Bro,
Look,
you
look,
can't
look,
tell
King.
me about the beauty game. I just told you the 6,000 stores.
I know, bro, but look, dude, like you said, they hire the sisters.
They hire the black women. We eat in communities. So, like, I can show
They
you.
hire 6 sisters to work in
After
here
I
for
finish
$10.
the sale, I'm going to pull up my phone and I can show you video and photo proof and evidence and proof of
King,
us eating as a community, not just them eating. You see, well, I hear what you're saying, and you'll be right if you were talking about the Koreans.
Listen, brother. I understand what you're saying
Koreans,
too,
they do
because
exactly what you're
but
saying.
they're the same people.
No, they're not.
They are.
No,
they
they're not.
don't set up their shops in white neighborhoods.
No, because that's not where the customers are.
Right. Everybody leeches off the black man. We already poor enough. Now they let us. They give us a couple crumbs.
You gotta understand. So leeching is blood sucking. And
Yeah.
leeches don't provide services of value. They just come and suck.
Mhm.
Where these people, there's nobody in there being forced to give up their money. They are leaving with bags.
Yeah.
So that's me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Both of
I
my
wanted to
sons
make
right
sure.
there.
Of,
Yeah, that's me.
of things that don't benefit our community.
No.
You know, they sell us all of the Aki and them. They sell us all of the Black and Mild like you had, and the beer and the liquor and the drugs.
No.
You know what I mean? Those are the biggest.
So again, see,
And I'm not saying
now,
to just.
my brother. Now don't conflate.
Okay.
Now you got to make sure you stay accurate because you can't. In this game, see, this is how you can get fucked up in this because people like me who know can dice and slice you when you get fucked up.
Okay.
They'll use that opportunity to slice and dice. I ain't gonna
I'm
slice and
listening.
dice.
No, you slice
So
and
you
dice,
gotta-
King.
you
That's
gotta
because
be-
I'm
you
slicing
gotta-
and dicing. I
No,
want to
but
slice and
that's
dice.
not. You're not.
Okay.
You gotta be effective, and
Okay.
you gotta actually get your point across, and you gotta. Because I'm talking in good faith. If you can teach me, I'm here to learn.
Yeah, well,
You get I'm
that's
saying?
what we're trying to do, is
but
show
I'm
you
telling
why.
But you're gonna have to be accurate.
Mhm.
You can't do it when you're not accurate. It has to be accurate. You
As
get what
a-
I'm saying?
as
So
a-
you're gonna
as a
have to.
whole-
You can't use. So
We
what
can't
I'm saying-
generalize everything,
No,
right?
because you're
Okay.
gonna lose people who know the details. I know the specifics.
so should I
So
say-
you can't talk generally. You gotta talk generally when general and specific when specific.
Is the white man the devil?
A white man is very much the closest thing to what we have to the devil.
That's a generalization, ain't it?
As close as
Now,
thing.
my point in asking you that is because generally you might work for these people that own this and a couple other stores or whatever, but generally these people are the
I
same
can't
as
say,
everybody
oh,
else.
these people are sucking and they're not sucking. You get what I'm saying? You gotta
Right.
say,
We're doing
have to-
generalize.
You
We
can't
gotta
do
generalize.
that. So then you'll lose the people who you could win when you do that because those aren't you gotta have the right target.
Actually, one more question,
You gotta
King.
get the right
One more
target.
question, and don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
Now, you said the white man is the closest thing to the devil, right?
Yeah.
Is not Muhammad a white man?
No.
Muhammad wasn't a white man?
No, well, I'm who? Muhammad, peace be the prophet? Muhammad?
Yeah. It's a white man. He's a white man, King. No,
You
brother.
mean a Caucasian white boy?
A Caucasian white man.
Yeah.
I want you to do your research on that, King.
Sahih al-Bukhari 63. While we were sitting with the Prophet in the mosque, a man came riding on a camel. He made his camel kneel down in the mosque, tied its foreleg, and then said, "Who amongst you is Mohammed?" At that time the Prophet was sitting amongst us, his companions leaning on his arm. We replied, "This white man reclining on his arm." We replied, "This white man reclining on his arm."
Brother, I understand what you're saying. I've talked to.
years and my father was an imam.
Bro-
And you get what I'm saying? Like this ain't
They
no
have
bullshit.
admitted that the
Like,
Prophet Muhammad was a white man. Yes, he got it in his. Okay,
man, white boys, so you gotta. Yeah.
here it is. This
Yeah.
is it says in the Sahih Bukhari, a man who amongst you is, hold on. I've seen conversations with Muslims. Here it is. Bukhari, Sahih al-Bukhari. It says chapter 3. It says knowledge. I don't know, and I'm gonna let you read it, and you can distinguish. It says, while we were sitting with the Prophet in the mosque, a man came riding on a camel. He made his camel kneel down in the mosque, tied its foreleg, and then said, "Who among you is Muhammad?" At that time, the Prophet was sitting amongst us, leaning on his arm. We replied, "This white man reclining on his arm." The man then addressed him, "O son of Abdul Muttalib." The Prophet said, "I am here to answer your question."
Okay.
Now-
So when you say white man, now you gotta understand what you're saying because you gotta realize what you just said. That when you're saying so.
I'm gonna let you read it, King.
No. Like you gotta understand, bro. So like what you're saying, like what you speak, somebody called a white man. So okay, so like when you go to Africa, you will get people who call what this brother would say call you white. He's not white. He's just light skinned. Brothers will call you white just because you're lighter than them. You get what I'm saying? Like if you go to certain places of the world, like that's. But my bro, nowhere in the world. I just cut myself with that damn.
You alright, King?
Yeah.
That's Salakia, guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
But a brand new fucking razor blade. Damn thing.
Yeah, going sharp.
Sharp
It worked,
as
huh?
That motherfucker worked as it's supposed to.
My bad, King. I ain't mean to
No,
get your
you good.
attention
That's,
off, bro.
that's part of this game, brother.
Well, you, as you know,
No, he wasn't no white boy, though.
he wasn't a white.
No.
I've heard other Muslims say that he was a white man. And I'm gonna tell you what they said, King. Listen to this. They said that there were 13 families, royal families, that created 13 black royal families. And the one family, I think it was the Akbar tribe or something like that. He said Akbar. It was something like that. I forgot the tribe name, but he said that they are the ones that created the white man. And he created the white man to make him
So you're talking. So that's the whole
Nation of Islam. That might be
That's
nation.
the whole Yaqub
Nation.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the whole Yaqub thing. That's like a mythological thing. Like you will see that in like, but that's Nation of
The
Islam.
Nation of Islam, right?
Like that's Nation of Islam mythology. Like
So y'all don't believe that?
that's
So that it's not something that's taught through.
no. You won't find that nowhere.
Okay.
Like nowhere.
So where do y'all say that the white man comes from?
So we don't say it like that because, like, number one, in true Islam, we don't teach the race thing like that because we're created by the Creator.
Is it true that
God
some
has
Muslims
created all.
oppress other people and some
Everybody
white?
oppress black people, oppress black people.
Right. So white
everybody.
people, right.
So it's not
So
that.
how can we teach everybody's the same when certain people are on the bottom, your people
No,
are on
no.
the bottom, and then certain people are on the top?
Well,
how can we teach that? If
what?
we were all
How can we
Muslims,
teach what?
how can we teach that we're all the same when we physically see that
We
there
are
is a
all
group, a whole race of people, not just it's
Motherfuckers
circumstantial.
Who, listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers who own their bottom, nigga, I'm on the street. I travel so much I forgot. I was in Louisville, Kentucky this morning.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee today. I'll be in Macon, Georgia tonight. Don't nobody work like me. There's opportunity out there.
No doubt.
Niggas who not taking advantage are not taking advantage.
That ain't the point.
That is the point. 100%.
It's not because
no.
100
Because
years
it's not
ago, it didn't
because you can't use race.
Why not?
Because I'm grinding, nigga, and I'm
It's
darker
not
than
about-
all y'all
it's not-
niggas.
It's not
I'm
about,
blacker than
it's
you,
not
nigga.
about you, King. It's not about the grind.
What's
You
about?
are systematically, your people are systematically oppressed.
No,
it
no.
does not matter
Hold
what
on a
you
second.
do.
Hold on. No, it does matter what I do, brother. That's why I do what I do.
Why are our people getting killed in the streets for no reason?
Because they ain't got no daddies, they ain't got no mamas, and they uncles robbed them, they fucking them, they ain't doing nothing, they selling them out.
It's not the
my
devil.
language, young man.
No, he good.
You know what I'm saying?
So
But
it's not the white man or the Muslims. It's us.
It's us.
We are the devil.
We are our own. We are our best friend, and we are our worst enemy. And
Right.
if we can fix ourselves, we can solve. If we look somewhere else, we'll never be great.
So how do we
if
fix
anybody
ourselves?
looks, if anybody looks outside of themselves for a solution, you will never succeed. You have to start first with yourself. In the mirror, yourself. You take care of yourself, and you take care of your family, your kids. Then once you got enough and they cool, then you can take care of your community. Then you can do that, and then they take care of us. That's how we do it, brother. I spend my time with Arabs, Koreans, and all these people. Brother, we don't eat, nigga. We don't eat together. These guys, they in there with they 2-3 cousins.
Yeah.
And I got pictures with they 2 or 3 cousins in 100 stores across the country.
Okay.
They work together as families.
They're together.
Their families
You said
work
that they
together as a
hire-
culture.
Right.
And their culture is a community-based culture. Our culture isn't like that.
But we all the same. You just said we all the same. Why does it matter about culture? If you're Muslim, they're Muslim. You'll never
it's
be
a culture thing. It's not a bloodline thing, my brother. It's something it's something that's systemically taught. And we can teach different things.
You said they work as families.
We'll still be black if we teach different things. In 5-10 years, we can be cool.
Listen to this,
If
King.
everybody learns, and in 5-10 years, we can be just as black as we are, and we'll be cool.
Let me
All
ask
of
you
us will have $100,000 in the bank, nigga.
That's not that ain't the bigger
And then
picture,
we
King.
gonna teach our kids and our
Listen.
community.
You talking about living in peace with everybody. We can't live in peace when we live amongst the devil.
No, I'm talking about.
Listen to this.
winning.
Listen.
You
What
can't
you
do that.
the same
Why?
soliloquy.
I gotta do this right here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I ain't done.
I'm gonna say one thing before you go. The same thing you said about getting up and you got to do for your own self?
Yes.
Would you tell that to not Rosa Parks, Harriet Tubman?
Yeah, everybody.
You would tell Harriet Tubman you got to do for yourself.
Yeah, she did, and she did it. Nigga, she didn't sit on that damn.
She
slave.
understood.
She got out,
Yes,
my brother.
yes,
and she
yes.
took people back. That's community.
But did she say-
took care of herself? She freed herself.
But did she say, hey,
She freed-
it's not the white man that
No,
got
no,
this
no,
slavery.
no.
It's
Listen,
we
no.
put our own self in these chains. Did she say that?
Well, she
No,
did.
she
She-
understood the bigger picture.
And
Yes,
she
we
freed
got to
herself.
wake up. She got herself
And
up
she
out-
freed her community.
She didn't free herself. She had to get herself up out of there.
She
but
freed
she
herself.
still had to go to the white man and
She
say, hey,
no, she didn't ask permission to free herself. She got her ass up and left, nigga.
who told her that she was free?
She did.
She didn't-
When she can get up in the morning, you can make decisions. I can get up when I want to, leave when I want to.
The
go to
white
sleep when
man
I
had
want
to say, hey, okay, you're free when you get past this line.
No,
you came
nigga,
to us.
no. When you're a human being, we are born free, nigga.
Okay.
They just take our.
Okay,
and
then.
So listen, we are born free.
Right. I
And
believe
all
that.
humans are born
Israel
free.
is free.
It's what we allow to be taken away from us. You allow somebody to make you not free.
Who?
You get away from that and you go free yourself, my brother.
Who put us in the chains?
Why you did it?
Okay. That's all.